Welcome to Blade Banter channel. We're talking about specs, opinions, and discussions. This is actually a response to a tag from Blue Collar Survival. So he did tag as far as how do you EDC, not exactly what do you EDC. So I'm going to tag some other folks here. So MrSharp, Everyday City Carry, and EDC with Aaron. So those are the three that I am tagging for this video tag for YouTube. So for myself, I don't really have a certain way. I mean, I have a certain location. I always have it in my right front pocket. I don't carry it in my back pocket. I don't have it in on my belt loop. I don't carry any really large knives. So for the ones that I have, I'm carrying it most times deep carry, but that's something that I picked up, maybe not as a personal preference, but it's something that in watching videos and looking at different things that come up, deep carry pocket clip was kind of that go-to. So you have to carry a deep carry, and then you have to have tip up. But really, so for some of the knives that I have, especially even the newest one that I picked up, which is the CRKT Pilar, this one is a pretty neat little knife. It is only tip down carry, but really when you're taking it out of your pocket, you can still actuate it pretty well and get it out there. So as far as myself, I'm not going to be having a knife fight by choice. If there was somebody chasing me down with a machete, I will probably run or grab something else instead of taking this out of my pocket and trying to go to battle with a CRKT Pilar. But that's myself. I mean, other people are definitely different in what they're going to do. But for myself, I carry a knife for the style of it, for the functionality, just for the appeal of it, as far as just really enjoying what people put into the knives, the design aspect of it, the feel in hand, and then and some of the specifications. But I do not carry for tactical reasons. And so some of the other ones that I picked up, even for this one, the Camillus, which is the Impulse 2. I'm actually really surprised by this one, and the blade shape and everything is really intriguing to me as far as this knife as well. Sorry about that. Let's get that out of the way too. But so the ones that we have here are the tip down carry, but a lot of the ones I do carry, so some people think that I carry this one quite often, the Dividend, because it is a fairly popular one, but don't really go there too often. New one that I picked up from Gerber. This one is just amazing as far as just the action on it. It's just fantastic. And this is a backlock knife, and sadly this is discontinued. So if you still want it, do still pick it up. I have the one from Mr. Gearbear. So there's the Best Tech Beluga. And then still one of my favorites, did do the most recent review on this one, which is that CRKT Caligo from TJ Schwartz. So again, Blade Show 2018, this is a knife of the year. And then we do also thank you to Basil Blades for sending this one along, the Reich P801. So for the action of that, so as you see, I'm kind of going through a lot of these, but let's go back to the main question. How do you carry more than what do you carry? So I'm getting more off topic on that. So I do apologize to Justin for not answering your question directly. But for myself, it's going to be a right hand pocket. So it's going to be in my right front pocket as far as how I carry that. And then it's going to be most times deep carry and tip up. Some of that's preference, but some of it also to actually have it where people don't really worry about it too much. Because sadly, this is going to sound kind of silly, but so the knife that kind of frightens people at my workplace is this one. So I took this out of my pocket one day, and people were afraid of my Kershaw fraction. So I do have the deep carry pocket clip on it. So that's an option. You can get totally for free. But that's one thing that I did pick up for this knife, and I do carry it in that way. So it does have a little bit of a sense as far as a use for deep carry, because there are some knives I would go to specifically probably the it's also a Kershaw for the leak. It just feels in hand. So this one, actually not in hand, but in pocket, this feels very unstable. So as it's right in your pocket in this orientation, so I actually might switch it around to the tip down carry. It's going to be much more secure in pocket than the tip up carry with this whole locking mechanism that is on the knife. But that's kind of the preference that I go to. So really, a lot of it I'm just trying to figure out as far as my personal preference with the knives, going through some of the specifications to really find what I really enjoy. And I'm going through each of the brands to also see what everybody has to offer. So on my journey, we're going through that, and we're just seeing where we're going to go and kind of what I like from each group. So going back to it, so tagging these folks, so how do you carry more than what do you carry? And sorry I did go off topic there, but MrSharp, Everyday City Carry, and EDC with Aaron. So how do you carry? And then also shout out to Jack Farmboy. So thank you for letting me know what software you use for some of your videos, because if somebody hasn't seen some of his videos, so it's probably the same thing with Everyday City Carry. Some of the editing they're doing is fantastic. So it's a very simple project. I've been playing around with the Filmora app, actually the software, trying to figure that out. So that's one thing I'm really trying to figure out for myself, is trying to add that as far as something to add to the end user, as far as something that's visually appealing to you folks. But again, going back to the main question, carry front right pocket, normally tip up, tip down, and really whatever else I'm reviewing or looking into that week. But do appreciate the time. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching the video.